I've always liked a good filter bank. Whether it's in a vocoder, part of a standalone synth, or sitting in a modular system, it's one of those tools that can transform sound in the most pleasant of ways. Frequency Guillotine is my take on that idea in plugin form. It is a 16-band filter bank with steep bandpass filters, up to 24 decibel of boost per band, individual panning for every band, feedback, input drive and output control. It can add the sense of a resonant body to a sound, push things into soft clipped overdrive, or spread monomaterial into a much wider stereo image. I kept the core concept very straightforward. In hardware, a filter bank often needs to do several jobs because space is limited. In software, the space constraints does not exist, and there are already plenty of low-pass filters in your DAW. So, this plugin focuses on what a filter bank does best, in my opinion. The part that really benefits from being built in software is the ability to randomize everything quickly. With 16 bands and 16 pan controls, there is a lot to explore, and randomization makes that exploration immediate. You can add slew, so the whole bank slowly morphs into a new state over time, which is essentially good on pads and other evolving material. The randomization can also sync to host clock, with controls for how far each step is allowed to move in both filter level and pan. Keep it subtle and it stays centered and restrained. Push it further and it becomes much more animated and even distorted. There is a switch that shifts the whole filter bank to a different higher frequency range. Off, it is darker and woodier. On, it gets brighter and leaner. And if you want to, you can also use it as a vocoder. Not for the kind of clean, intelligible robot vocals, but more as a way to inject rhythm and motion into sustained sounds through the sidechain input. Overall, Frequency Guillotine is a very focused, some would say limited plugin, but it's a very useful one. And it gets even better once you start to place it inside a larger effect chain. If this sounds interesting, check out unusable.net for more information. Thanks for watching.